So, how are all of my YouTube people doing? So I thought I would bring up an interesting subject. It's kind of controversial, you know, but I don't know if any of y'all have watched the new Charmed, the reboot. There's a lot of things that they could have done differently. I mean, I'm not debunking this new Charmed because it's great for the new age, blah blah blah, but I loved Charmed growing up, and I don't think that they did it justice with the whole reboot. They could have expanded on the stories. They in the original Charmed, the first season was all about them discovering who they were as witches. The second season, they started developing powers. Their powers began to grow a little bit, expand. The third season, it was all about the big bad threat. They didn't even know of the source till season 3, and this reboot, the first season, which I'm really hoping it isn't the last, but from how they did it, I would say it's probably going to be. I don't think that it's going to be renewed for a third season. Unless they do something different with the second season. So, in the first season, the first episode, the source of all evil, that's their goal, that's their destiny. It's to protect the world from the source, blah blah blah. That's their prophecy or whatever. And the first season, in the first episode, their powers are extremely strong. The second episode, they're so in the first episode, they discover that they have powers. Hey, the White Lighter doesn't come in till the end of season 1, beginning of season 2, right? Leo doesn't come in till around that time, right? Yet they have a White Lighter right off the bat, and they don't read an incantation to get their powers. It just happens when their mother dies. There's no grandmother, so, it's just so messed up, And then one of them has demon blood running through their veins. How on earth? Seriously. They literally completely and totally went off script. And then they tried to be this hip thing, this, new age, Charmed. And they epically failed, in my opinion. They did not do the original justice. I think that they should have contacted Alyssa Milano, Holly Marie Combs, and even Rose McGowan, and Shannon Dowdery. And they should have consulted the original stars of the original series on what they could have done differently, what they could do this time around, and they didn't. And that, to me, is very disrespectful. They didn't. And then the artists haven't even watched Some of them haven't even watched the original Charmed. So how can you play these actresses? How can you play this part if you've never even familiarized yourself with the original series? So I am going to watch the second season. I really hope it gets better, because it did catch my attention. Like, I did watch it through the entire first season, and even though it could have expanded on these different stories, and it didn't, that's okay, because I'm really hoping that in the second season it does get better, you know? I really hope so, because if not, it's only gonna, it's not gonna last near as long as the original Charmed. 8 seasons. 8 seasons. That's literally what this new age reboot is competing with. Is 8 seasons of a show that shaped a whole generation, you know? So anyways, I would like y'all all to comment in the sections below and let me know what you think about Charmed and the reboot, and if you've watched the original series, and if you're a serious fan, then comment and let me know that, and also let me know what you think they could do differently in season 2 on the reboot. This isn't something I normally do, but I thought I'd try it out, since my singing and different things aren't getting hardly any views at all, which really sucks, even though, you know. Anyways, so y'all have a blessed night, and I'm hoping to hear from all of you. All right.